Hey, welcome to the stream! I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Oh my god, it is so crazy here. What is even- oh shit! I'm a very, very silly person. Oh. Oh. God damn it. Here, let me try that again.
Yeah, I already fucked it up.
It's not as good. It's just not as good. Don't worry, Vappy will cut. Vappy will cut. Right, Vappy? Vappy, that's his name. Vappy will cut. How about that? Well, I wish I didn't fuck that up the first time. That would have been cool. And here I was just like making random noises into the mic. I was like, oh, that's gonna sound great. Anyway, I guess I'm here. I mentioned I wasn't gonna be streaming at normal time tonight, but I'm here. I have my I don't know how this is gonna work. I have my noise reduction up pretty high so that I could have my fan face me and you won't hear the noises. Otherwise, this is what you'd hear. Can you hear that? Yeah, it sucks, right? Barely. It's like a rustle. It's a rustle. So hopefully this doesn't sound too weird. It has like a really strong attack. But anyway. Messing with audio again. There's a lot to talk about tonight. But before we do, we're gonna get started again. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. And, before I jump back to the game I was doing the other day, which is, my second time through, I'm gonna show you something I did earlier. This is the maximum loudness of this game for some reason. I can't make this game go louder, sadly. But before I do this, please stand by. We're gonna wait, I guess, 9 hours before I actually give you the stream. We'll talk about that. There's, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that happened in the video game world today. Including Bethesda fucking trolling us. Some Pokémons. Yeah. So anyway, essentially, this is a regular game. Like the regular game mode on Veteran, where Zangetsu killed the rest of the characters. So, when you kill a character, you absorb their soul. Like, Soul Steal! And you get a couple of new moves. The game is still hard. It's, like, harder than usual because you don't have the extra characters, but... well, that's a first. But the first move you get for killing Miriam is this jumping slash, which is really helpful. Then the next character, Old, gives you double jump. And then, Batman gives you run, which allows you to jump a little bit further. So, it's harder, but you get some moves for killing your friends. That's kinda cool, though. I think this game is gonna be fun to watch speedruns of. But you can't access a lot of areas, like, you can't duck. I still don't have the ability to get over there, like, so watch this. Here, I'm gonna try. See, you need the bat to get over there. Nope. The old man is named Albert. His name isn't Old? Oh, fuck. I think it's Alfred, though, dude. His name is now Albert. Thank you very much for that. So, yeah, here's a game where there's the other three characters, and here's a game where it's just Zangetsu. I think that's pretty cool. But we're gonna continue to get the next ending, the true ending. And, like I said, I've been really, really digging this game. I enjoy it a lot. So, I'm totally okay with playing through it one more time. If it means I get a good ending and a new level. I just wish the game was louder. I wish I could make it louder, but for some reason, man... This is it. This is the maximum loudness. Let's see if I can use... Yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go through and see what I can actually end up doing here in terms of upgrades, because we're gonna need them. Try to get up there. What do we talk about first? Can we talk about Bethesda and how all of my hype for whatever the fuck they were trying to announce has been diminished? Let's start with Bethesda. So, earlier, for those that don't know, they put up a Twitch stream, and it's just a please stand by computer screen with the Vault Boy character just chilling on a table. And every so often, a dude would come over and, like, drop balloons, or put, like, a new figure on the table, or, like, do something stupid. And, you know, every hour was, a new thing where people were like, oh, something's gonna happen, we're gonna get a reveal. So naturally, people are thinking that, and myself included, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be the remaster of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, you know, for modern consoles, you know, like Scrum. Or it's gonna be, or maybe it'll be a new Fallout, which, really, I don't think it's time for a new Fallout. They didn't even really nail the last Fallout, so I'm not sure that we need a new one right now. But, whatever, okay, so... we wait, and then we wait some more, and then we continue waiting, and it's nothing. Now, I know people are saying the Fallout 4 reveal was like 20 hours long, but... yeah, and no one's holding a gun to your head to go to the stream and wait there and, you know, watch for stuff to happen. But this better be something cool. Because, man, that's a lot of fucking time to wait. That is a lot of time to wait. I'm a little pissed, to be honest. Whatever hype I had is now, like, gone. And right now the Vault Boy is asleep. They put a blanket on him, and he's currently sleeping. So... I'm just saying, if it's a remaster for the Switch, and it looks only a little better, and that's about it, I'd be like, really? We waited 10 plus hours for this? I don't know. It's like, maybe too much hype for too little? That's my opinion. Wow, I didn't even realize I had that little health. Yes, Obsidian tweeted, they said they had nothing to do with it. So whatever the fuck is going on today, listen, whatever it is, I'm already a little bit sick of the Fallout series because of, Fallout 4. It just got so stale by the time I was done playing it. I think they need to really, like, work on a new engine and kind of get back to the drawing board a bit with the series. And I watched a series of videos that really illustrated... Wow, lucky. That really illustrated, a lot of why Fallout just got worse and worse and worse. That said, I still do love the series, and I would like to check out a new one at some point. I just think that, you know, more... I'm not that hyped. It wasn't the first thing I wanted. I wanted a new Elder Scrolls with a new engine first, before we got Fallout. So that's just my opinions on that matter. But now they're making us wait, so I guess we'll continue to wait. Good job, old. So that's the first piece of news, and it's... I don't know. There's still no conclusion to this story. Vault Boy's asleep. They set a clock, like a watch. I've been checking on it, like, sporadically. I haven't been, like, slavishly tied to it. I wasn't even home for a good chunk of today. But I still managed to have it open to check on it, to see what the fuck is going on. And, there's a clock, or a watch, a Fallout-themed watch, and the hands are pointing to a specific time, so people were like, oh, that's 10:45 or whatever. They're gonna announce something at 10:45. I don't think that happened. So, everyone else is just, like, shitposting memes and saying, report the stream. So, that's the first piece of news. Second, Mega Man 11 was further revealed. We got a- oh fuck. We got a trailer for Mega Man 11. And while I think it looks better than Mighty Number 9 by quite a bit, it's still not blowing me away. I think it's the backgrounds that aren't really doing a whole lot for me, but I do like the way it looks. Like, oh, it's a new Mega Man game. And it seems like a lot of the elements are in place that I want from Mega Man. But then I read someone's report, someone who played it, and said that the new powers that Mega Man gets, which are like slow down time power kind of shit, really disrupts the flow of the gameplay. Which, I mean, who knows? You know, maybe that's just that person and is not indicative of... Oh, thank God that wasn't insta-death. Maybe it's not indicative of what we're gonna get. Maybe, it'll be good and people will get used to it. Maybe it's just like a new way to play Mega Man. I'm excited. I mean, the release date is October 11th. I have some interest in this game. I have more than some. I mean, I love Mega Man. I love classic Mega Man. I want to see it done right. Inti Creates did a good job with 9 and 10, but that was definitely looking backwards. This new game seems to be a little bit of both the old shit and some new shit. So, yeah. I mean, let's hope it's good. I want to be optimistic about this. Despite every bone in my body telling me not to be. So... And October 11th release, I have a feeling we're gonna get Mega Man in Switch, Smash Brothers again. I think it would be foolish not to have Mega Man in Smash after this reveal. I really, I would love that because Mega Man was one of my top characters in Smash 4, so please, by all means. Shit. Oh boy, this is hard. Yeah, there's a new Mega Man Amiibo that was announced. The base game is $30, which is very reasonable for a retro-styled game. And then $60 for the game plus the Amiibo, which, excuse me? But then it was lowered to $50 instead of 60 by GameSpot. Stop. Pots. Game Pots. So... I still don't think that's a reasonable price. I mean, maybe 45? Because Amiibo on their own are, you know, not quite that expensive. It looks good, though. I'll say the Amiibo quality over the years has definitely improved. There's been... let's talk about Amiibo for a second before I talk about the Pokémon stuff, because I know that's what people want me to talk about, and I don't really have a whole lot to say, but I have a couple things. Amiibo quality has improved since the first wave, and I don't really collect them anymore. Just the ones I really, really want, like Cloud, I had to get, because it's Cloud Amiibo. I got a couple Breath of the Wild ones. I got the Squiddy one with the movable legs. There's the Metroid one that has the weird material. And then there's Yoshi, Fabric Yoshi. So, I like a couple, like, aside from the Smash ones, there's a couple Amiibo that I bought independent of Smash Brothers that I thought looked really cool. I have a Waddle Dee. Sorry. The truth is now revealed. I have a Waddle Dee Amiibo. I don't know, I kinda like Waddle Dee. Bandana D for Smash 2018, please. Solaire looks good. I mean, like I said, the quality has been pretty consistently good. And, it's only been getting better, so that Mega Man one... That Mega Man one looks good to me. Let me just, focus on this boss real quick before I talk more shite. There we go. I'm a fan of this boss. Just as a boss fight, it's really fun. Boss is really easy. I like the squishy Metroid Amiibo. I think it's one of the more unique of the line that was released. The Picard Amiibo isn't so good, though. The Data one is really good. The gold paint rubs off, however. Luigi Buttplug Amiibo is also very high quality. Okay, so... Now, I wanted to also mention that some of you may have heard news for a Pokémon game or 3. And while Pokémon is not my favorite Nintendo series, you know, I enjoyed Pokémon X and Y and Sun and Moon and the originals and like Pokémon Snap. Like, I have my favorites. I'm not like a fanatic, but I definitely have an interest in the series. Which came back to me semi-recently. For a while, I kind of didn't have any interest in Pokémon. I'd played them, you know, didn't finish it. I was like, okay. But now, we had an announcement today. 3 games. One is Pokémon Quest, and I believe it's a mobile free-to-start game that will also be on the Switch, and it's got like really weird box-style visuals. And, you know, it's nothing, really. It's just whatever. It's just, it exists. But it doesn't look terrible for a mobile game. It's just exactly that. It's a free-to-start mobile game. Then there is Pokemon Go Fuck Yourself. I mean, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which, by the way, there was a rumor about this. I believe this rumor came from the same source that said, or one of the same sources that was talking about Star Fox, racing game thing. So, part of me feels like the Star Fox racing thing from Retro, it feels a lot more likely about now. So that was a correct guess. I mean, there's been 1,000 rumors, some probably started by Nintendo employees just to throw off the trail. But ultimately, conspiracy theory. Ultimately, though, there's been a lot of guesses. There's been a lot of throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. And I had heard of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee for a while now, so it's weird that it's real. And it's, you know, I mean, most of you that are here have seen the announcement. Go watch the video. You know, don't let me explain everything, because you can just go watch it if you don't know about it. And I'm sure everybody in the world knows about it right now. But it's kind of a casual Pokemon experience based on the Pokemon Go thing. It's got motion controls, you can play it with one Joy-Con. Excuse me, it's not a core Pokemon RPG. It looks good for what it is. But I'd be lying if I said I was overly excited about it. It just kind of exists. It's an attempt to, smartly, from a business standpoint, I think, capitalize on the Pokemon Go craze and to revive it a bit. And, I think, it's a very, very safe bet, I feel. You know, Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, so I think it's in Kanto again, right? And, I believe you can integrate the game with Pokemon Go and get some bonuses and stuff like that. I don't know what the bonuses are, but... So... Hang on, this part's kinda hard and I just have to sneeze. It's not that hard, but... Second. It looks good. I mean, the visuals are very simple. It's not Switch quality visuals. I wouldn't be surprised if they're using some of the assets from Pokemon Sun and Moon. And just, you know, retexturing and increasing the poly count a bit. Which is fine, again, that's what they made those things for, so I'm okay with that. But it's, again, this is not your core RPG, which Nintendo said they're announcing for next year. So, you know, it's funny, we get 3 announcements, 3 games, and still people aren't happy. I think people wanted their core Pokemon RPG for this year, and this Pokemon Go thing seems like a mix of... Let's Go Eevee, excuse me, Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Seems like a mix of Pokemon Go and, like, first gen and some other stuff, and it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it just looks kind of bland, like it's missing a lot of features. In some ways, it reminded me of Happy Home Designer for Animal Crossing. And that's... but not even a fair comparison, because it's got a lot more going on than that. There's a Pokemon peripheral, which I think is stupid. It doesn't... You can pet it. In the video, they show you, like, there's someone petting it, and it's going, Pika! But it's really, like, muffled. It's like, Pika! Pika! And, you can control the game with just the Pokeball, which I believe has an analog stick on it and a button. So it's a very, very, very simple game. You know, you're not gonna get a whole lot out of this game. You're gonna get the basics. But I think it's gonna be a big revival for Pokemon Go. I think it's gonna be a big boon to Switch sales. And I think it's gonna really be a popular title. It's just a lot of people like us that maybe want the core RPG are gonna have to wait a year. It's expensive too, though, right? It's full priced, and then I believe the Pokeball is $50 as well. So if you want the full Pokemon experience, Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Then you're gonna, is it $100? Am I talking out my butt? Is the Pokeball $50? It's $110. So, Pokeball's $50, and $60 for the game. Pokemon Quest was just released on Switch. That's interesting. No, someone said you don't need that many controls for Pokemon on the Game Boy, you just need a couple buttons. Fair enough, you know, but I guess years and years of quality of life improvements and, advancement, and now we're going back to extreme basics with some motion controls. Which, you know my opinion on motion controls. I like gyro aiming. I don't like waggle. I don't like throwing my arm. I don't... Listen. I don't care how realistic it is to pretend to throw a ball virtually. I'm still not throwing a ball. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Jesus. I might get Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm talking shit about it a little bit, but I gotta be honest. I think it could be kinda cool. It just... I'll wait for, you know, the game to come out. I want to find out more about it. As you can tell, I don't have all the details. I'm relaying the information to the best of my ability. There's a two-player mode, too. There's a co-op mode, which looked kinda cool. And maybe I'll, you know, get back into Pokemon Go as a result. Probably not, however. I keep wanting to call Miriam Shinoa. Very much not Miriam's name. Old, you're up. Remember, the bosses... Ah, fuck, I just wasted. Ah, that was anus. Remember, the bosses are harder this time through. If I just keep this up, though, I think I got this. God. Oh, what have I done? Oh, fucking Christ. That was fun. So let me wrap up the Pokemon stuff. I think it's good that they've... Again, purely from a business standpoint, this series is thriving. You have more cell phone stuff, and it's also on Switch, which is cool. And if that's on Switch, maybe I'll check it out tomorrow, I don't know. Pokemon Quest. Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, I think is a really smart idea, despite my reticence. And I think... It, you know, it looks like a remake of Pokemon Yellow, and that's kinda cool, I guess. But more time is needed, and more, you know, information. And we will see. But I wasn't totally turned off by it. And the announcement that we're getting, like, a new game, a brand new Pokemon core RPG next year. I like that. That sounds good. That's what I was expecting, to be honest. When people were saying that they thought Pokemon was gonna come out this year, I was like, no. They need more development time on that shit. So, I'm kinda surprised that we're getting something this year. And I don't think we're gonna see Metroid Prime 4 at E3 aside from a story trailer. I don't think we're gonna see Pokémon, next year's Pokémon at E3. But I do think we're going to hear about it. Maybe a title. And I think they're gonna focus on Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And I think Metroid is gonna be out next year. And again, we're only going to... see story. I don't think we're gonna get gameplay this year for Metroid. I think we'll get gameplay next year at E3, and then the game will come out for holiday season along with Pokemon. That's a pretty killer holiday. This holiday is Pokemon and Smash. Next holiday is Pokemon and Metroid. And who the fuck knows what else you got in there? And there is other shit. There's, like, Nintendo's got plenty of other stuff going on. But this is all just, speculation. Pikmin would be really nice. I'd be down for Pikmin 3 was really good. But check this out. Pikmin 3, but with the challenge mode of Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2 was incredibly replayable. But Pikmin 3 had a really nice flow to it, and it looked really beautiful, and was a really clever game. That's just it, dude. It was really clever. Ode to Spot. You can write a fucking thesis on Ode to Spot. Waluigi standalone game? You know I'm down for that. But I'm also very much down for Waluigi, which is Advance Wars, but starring Waluigis. Yeah, I wasn't taking any risks. I've had bad experiences with that painting. Chat, quick question. Is the upgrade to the right? If anyone knows. It is. Thanks. More enemies, I think, than the first time I went through here. I'm not sure. What? No? Still the same? Okay. So I'm just inventing. I'm fabricating. Yeah, more health. This is way more health. Like, Miriam has a full health bar now, which is going to be very, very necessary for some of the later levels. But this is more health than these characters had during the previous playthrough. Had. This is more than these characters had. Why do I remember this? Something bad happened here, didn't it? Last time I played this. This was... yeah, this was not a good section for me. Oh, wrong! I freaked out. That was meant for Miriam. However, I know the secret to this section. Ocean Man! There we go. That was, I think, the section that gave me, agita. Which, if you don't know, is just an Italian way of saying heartburn. But yeah, that was the agita section. That was, yeah, the Bethesda chat was just Ocean Man plus emojis. For, 10 hours. And they're still going, there's still people there waiting for something to happen. Man, do I feel bad for them. It's like coming to one of my streams and expecting entertainment. Or good jokes. Let's see if I can do this without any... I don't like that. I don't like that. Trying to optimize my attack pattern. I think we're good. Let me just stay old for a minute. I don't know if there's a way to avoid this attack. There probably is, right? Yeah, I had to just be on the other side of it. Alright, well. It's a good thing I had full health on old. On Albert. Albred. It's a good fucking thing, man. These final attacks can't actually kill you. Also, someone said cool effects for an old game. This game, you won't believe this. This game came out last week. I'm sure if, Digital Foundry or whoever the fuck did an analysis, like, between this and Shovel Knight, they do a good job at emulating what the NES looked like and what the NES did, but without the limitations and the flicker and the slowdown. Huh. And you can, you know, have more sprites on the screen at the same time and more colors are displayed, even though I feel like this has been, a little bit more, the color palette seems a little more NES accurate. Inti is currently, I think, one of my favorite indie developers at the moment. One of. I mean, there are several, but... they do a good job. Except when they don't, and they haven't a couple times. I mean, Galgun 2 is my favorite game of all time. Please save this clip. Reference it. Show it to me frequently. Those 30 minutes of Galgun 2 I played were some of the finest 30 minutes of my life, and in that moment, in those moments, I knew that I wanted to become a gynecologist. Thanks, Galgun 2. I'm gonna need a... big heart. But I think the thing I like the most about this game, and there are many things I like about this game, clearly, but one of the things I like the most is it can be, you know, a little on the easy side if you want it to be. Or you have the option of challenging yourself. You know, once you beat the game, gloves get, you know, removed a bit. But then you can go on the Zangetsu run. Apparently there's 4 endings. So my assumption is that you have the first ending, the one I unlocked, which led to this, so it's not really a definitive ending. Then you have the one from here. Then you have one where Zangetsu kills his allies and steals their souls. And then you have one... That's one right there. That's an ending. I don't know why I did that. And then you have one where you play as Zangetsu. And you don't kill the allies. I don't know how close I am to being right on this, but... Nary just said Bethesda has made an announcement that they're going to unrelease Fallout 4. Hey there, Todd Coward here. I'd like to talk to you for a moment about our legacy and the Fallout legacy. We're unreleasing Fallout 4 because, well, it just doesn't work. So, we're gonna go back and develop Fallout 4 again until it's ready, and then we'll re-release it. And then everyone clapped. I clapped. We joke about Todd Howard, but you know what? I don't mind the guy so much. I know he's meme-worthy. I almost feel bad calling him Todd Coward. That's mean. Seems like a nice enough guy. You know, he does love video games. He just, you know, ruined some beloved franchises. That's okay. Right? Gotta kill the Jaguars. Fraud Howard, they're calling him now? Alright, now that's funny, and not at all mean and terrible. Be gone. Those bunny ladies feel out of place. They do a little bit, but you know what? For, I think, the boss of this level... Wait, you know what? There's a later boss. I don't think it's this level, but... The one based on, You know... Catherine Elizabeth. Bathory. That is this level. In that context, the seductress bunny makes sense a little bit. Charlotte! But, you know, in Castlevania, you know, there's seductress ladies all over the place. You know, there's succubus. Succubi. In Portrait of Ruin, there's succubi in Symphony. Not playing fucking games Man, that is such a good power. God, that is such a good fucking power. There she is. And that's the power of old. You can't break walls with Gibbel. One day I'll figure out how to pronounce this motherfucker's name. Gebbles and bits. Oh, Red Letter Media did their solo review. And now I feel completely different about the movie. Isn't that suspicious? Thanks for making up my mind for me, guys. I need something to change my mind. I played that on stream yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago. No, they felt pretty much the same way I did, except Jay, who just found it boring. And, you know, Rich almost loved it, he said. And he says, I hate Star Wars right now, but apparently he thought the movie was good enough to say he almost loved it. And I was like, what? I was somewhere between Rich and Mike. Mike was more apathetic, but he liked it, and he felt like it was a fun space heist movie, which is pretty much how I felt. Overall, yeah, I mean, I get where Jay's coming from, too. The beginning of the movie was boring as fuck. But by the time you get to the final heists, I was like, oh yeah, I'm invested. So, anyway, the point is, you know, I've talked Star Wars a lot the past couple days. I'm not gonna bore you. Oddly enough, I've talked about it on this stream, while streaming this game, all 3 times. So the people watching this on Full Sauce in the future, they're gonna be like, oh god, no, not again! The game. This game! So, I shall not repeat my points. But I just think maybe it would be good to have some movies with new characters that we've never seen before. That would be cool. If you're gonna do it, and Disney's gonna do it because money, just, you know, do it with characters that are brand new. And expand the world even further. So, that's my thought on that. Isn't that what the trilogy has become? The new one? With Luke, Han Solo, and Leia? Yep. To quote young Boba Fett, excuse me. Yep. No, I'm not gonna get the 1-up. I have 8 lives. I don't wanna go in there with my power. With my power! which has doubled since last you've seen me. Did you know that Boba Fett is just short for Roberta Fettuccini? I saw that on Twitter, and I liked that. What is Django Fett short for? What is Django Shet? Django Fett is short for Jason. It's a nickname. It's almost as good a nickname as Taserface. Hey fellow nerds, it's me, your nerd friend Vin. Did you get that reference? Did you know which Marvel film that was from? You should like, subscribe, and smash that motherfucking bell if you know. That's like, Sting giving himself the nickname Sting. You're just not supposed to give yourself a nickname, you're supposed to let other people do that for you. Like, Vine was given to me by my friends, because we had this joke about... Not that I'm like this fucking golden standard of nicknames, but it was given to me by my friends because we joked about the Mario Party minigame, and Vine's growing out of an asshole. So that is where that came from. And, you know, I've cherished it ever since. Never gonna break those books. Oh man, the references are all over the place today. Ah, oh, so good. So many good references. But, what other ones could I throw at you? I don't have any others at the moment, sadly. This is Igarashi's cameo. Someone in chat said the entire chat quoting the same Red Letter Media video about how everyone just loves shit they already know ironic in any way. What? You're right though, and I do it too. I do it too. So... They're highly quotable. I mean, they're good because if you don't have your own opinion, you could just borrow theirs, and it's pretty good. It's usually pretty good. It's mostly pretty good. Jay does like weird sex movies, though. I end up, someone mentioned just like Anthony Fantano. I disagree with Fantano a lot more than I do the Red Letter Media guys. That's the reason I like them, because they usually make sense to me. But I've disagreed with them on plenty things. Plenty things, guys. Does anyone know how to... The axe, maybe? Someone says, I still don't know how to go through that wall. I fucked it? Really? Maybe there's something I had to stand on? Oh, I think okay. You have to freeze the big dude with old, and then use the axe on the wall. But considering I already got the upgrade for this level, I don't particularly feel like I'm missing out. I also played this game today, with Zangetsu. So I'm slightly better practiced. And like I said, the Zangetsu mode is some hot garbage. This is new axe armor. An original enemy design. I made this. Vinny, are you getting Mega Man 11? I talked a little bit about it at the top of the stream. But I think my answer is yes. I think yes. Even if it's just to play the game on stream and see if it's any good. I mean, I like the series. I'm happy he's back. And, it's reasonably affordable to the point where if, considering what I do here on the internet, I have, no problem reviewing the game live because I want to play a new Mega Man game. It's doing so good until then, too. These bats must really, really hurt. Like, Gebel's bats. Are these platforms, like, out of phase? Ah! Platforming major? I mean, this is an attempt to not use bat! Alright, we're using fucking bat then. Great! Use the bat. I don't give a fuck anymore. If only Miriam were here. Scumfuck. Alright, boss time. I mean, I have full magic, so I can use lots of lightning. I Don't remember if I struggled with this boss. I don't think I did. But I am extremely short on attack power. That is so hard to dodge. This is fine. This is fine. Come on, Batman! Use the bat! There was an attempt at cheese. Also, notice I no longer have, the old special ability. Use your special abilities. I'm gonna go up this time. I mean, the skeleton is pointing that way, so why not, right? Almost a full complement of magic. Still lacking decent sub-weapons at the moment. Oh, that fucking hurts. I could get a sub-weapon here, maybe I will. I just have to be really tight on these patterns. No more cheese. What was the bat's name from Eureka's castle? Gotcha. Batley, there you go. Jesus fuck, you don't even get enough time to jump away from that. Why do you remember Eureka's castle? I don't know. That was one of those things that later on in life I kind of thought, was that a fever dream? Was that real? Stage 9? Were we just not at stage... Oh. This is the new one. Statue El Diablo. They must go it alone. This should be interesting. So, anything new happening with, the Bethesda stream? Did they torch the Vault Boy action figure? Is it in a coma? No. I'm kind of assuming as soon as something happens, people will tell me anyway, but... Vinny, you're not gonna believe it. Fallout 4 was just released inside of Skyrim. Oh wait, reverse that. Vinny, you're not gonna believe it. Fallout Shelter 2. Vinny, you're not gonna believe it. Fallout Shelter DLC. Dogs. There are now dogs in the Fallout Shelter DLC. That was close. And in the end, the only thing that would actually end up killing me was fire. My one weakness. You're joking. By the time I get it, I'm not gonna be able to use it because I have wasted all of my magic. Just felt that that was on the way. I felt like it was gonna happen. Wow! I didn't know you could stop fire by hitting it with a rod. Guys, I accrued many lives during tonight's playthrough. They're all going to waste. What the fuck? Okay. I got my head on straight this time.
Why?
Why'd I do that? See, now I'm the cause of my own destruction. I don't think I'm gonna be getting that. Yeah, I've lost way too many lives for me to fuck around trying to get that. Not worth it. It's a cool looking hell area though. That's good. Thank God. Because that was just piss poor. Fuck are you? This is an enemy specifically designed to prevent bat cheese. Which I don't know if bats have milk. You know, which you can then make cheese out of. Bats are mammals, they have milk. I mean, I know that. They had, you know, they have nipples. Otherwise, what comes out of the nipples? Piss? Please do not draw any of this. Warning you with peace and love under the threat of dismemberment. Is that him? Okay, he threw the thing. Oh, that's awesome. I just got a scythe now. Well, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool, Zangetsu. What the fuck? I thought we were friends. You know, a long time ago, we used to be friends, but I haven't thought of you lately at all. It's a cool boss fight, though. Friend power. The arm. Oh, it's like a meat arm. It's great. Hydro Storm! How in the name of holy fuck? So the first time he does that, he has a distance attack that hits the old man, and not you. Then the next time he does it... I don't know. I'll figure it out. See? Now this time I can hide behind Albert. Allbird. What are you doing this time? Okay. Okay. I think it just depends on where he throws the holy water. Fake holy water. All right. To focus on defending as much as I can. Oh, damn. Still got damage from that. Nope. Nope. Fuck, wrong way. Good, 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 good. What now? What now? What are we doing now? Ah, you bastard! Fuck! Closer. Getting the patterns down. This guy's got a fucking sickle. No, dude, get up. Get up! It's so hard to know when the dude's gonna get up and do something with the shield or whatever. Then that happens, and I'm busy looking at other things. Like, I know you have to pay attention to the partners and see what they're up to, but it takes a little bit of paying attention. Jesus. Defend me, old man. Please! No, please! Now he's gonna defend me. Oh, Jesus. Phase 1 complete? Did we get a phase 2? Oh, jeez, fuck. I get it. I get it. Okay. I just had to save the old man. That's all I had to do. God damn it. This is a really fucking cool fight. I got it this time. I feel it in my scrote. Soul. Soul. Soul Steel!
Do it. Redo it. Please, redo it.
Taking too much damage. This might not be it. Yeah, no, I'm playing like a jackalope. Definitely don't like getting hit on the way back down. I meant this time was gonna be it. I was forgetting to jump way too often. For fuck's sake. Okay, well now I'm just gonna have to eat damage because I'm already here. That I'm not crazy about. Like, taking force damage there. I'm sure there's a way to avoid it, but... happens at very, weird intervals. It's like, I'm gonna do my jump, and then, oh, I gotta jump again. Okay, no, I have to, yeah, you have to jump again. Just as you land that last time. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? There we go. There we go, Alfred. You telegraphed it. Gotcha. Gotcha again. Okay, here we go. Summoning. The summoning ritual. Yeah, last time I got here, I just freaked out. Oh no! You Gibble! Gibble! He did his best. He did his best. Wasn't good enough. I have to compensate for the flame on the right side. Don't jump over there! What are you doing? Don't jump over there, asshole! And damage, multiple damage, lots of damage. Eat the damage, please. There we go. There we go. Not yet. Not yet. Take two. Take three, rather. I don't even care that I did that fight so many times. It was fun. Thus the new era of darkness came to an end. However, their failure to save their allies' life weighed heavily upon their hearts. In the end, they had only enough power to save his soul. May this land and his soul know true peace. Oh yeah, the castle is shaped a bit like a hand, isn't it? Creepy hand. I feel like that's not the best ending. Guess we will wait. Best ending is Zangetsu plus Miriam, and then skip the others? Really? That's not happening on stream. Vinny, you have to do the solo Zangetsu run where you kill the allies and take their souls. I'm doing that on my own. I'm not doing it on stream. Shit's hard, and it'll be frustrating to watch me try to stream that. There he is, Mott Papa. Mott Papa. That's how you pronounce the A. Mott. It's not. It's not at all. But, yeah, no, I'm good. Listen, I'm streaming so much other stuff. I'd prefer not to do more than 2 runs of this game. I think I've gotten quite a bit out of it. Zangetsu soul remain behind. Something I missed. Wait, son, is this future? What? Wait a minute, excuse me? Is Zangetsu gonna be in Gunvolt? Is he Mega Man? That was like the Mega Man building from Mega Man 2. He was Mighty Number 9? Okay. I'm good on that. Thanks anyway. Well, that's kind of cool in some ways. I mean, it's almost cliche at this point because so many games and movies have a similar angle. Not so many, but enough. But I don't care. I think that was a good teaser for something. What? I don't know, but I'm into it. Whatever it is, I'm into it. Future Zangetsu, let's do it. You need to do Old Man solo, no items to unlock Mega Man. I'll do that real quick. Alright, well that game, this game, the game.
Back to the bones, back to the bones.
It's really good. It's really, really good. As I said last time, for a game that came out of fucking nowhere, that was a Kickstarter reward that I didn't even know was coming out. Like, I remember hearing about a bonus game, but I just forgot that it was a thing. This was fucking choice. Choice. Loved it. And I will continue doing my Zangetsu solo run on my own, though I may not get too far, because it's hard as shit. It's good. I'd say this is better than Castlevania 3 in my mind, and I love Castlevania 3, it's just balanced in such a way that I wish to rip my arms off. I mean, the Castlevania 3 comparison, let's get rid of the nostalgia, and just judge them based on games. This came out 30 years later, so of course it's gonna have some quality of life upgrades. There's gonna be some things that make it easier to play. It's not as hard as Castlevania 3. It's not as legendary as Castlevania 3. But in terms of, like, pure raw fun, I like it a little bit better, maybe. I prefer not to play hard as balls games, though. So it's a personal preference. Good game. Good game. Is it better than Castlevania 4, though? No. I don't think so. Is this still happening? Like, I downloaded the demo. I don't even know if I can run this. June 1st? Oh, okay. This Friday it's happening. Okay. So I'll try to stream it a bit that day. Alright, gonna take a quick break. And I'll be back with Skyrim. If you want to play some Scrum Bingo along with the stream, go to bit.ly/Skringo, S-K-R-I-N-G-O. So you can do that, and you will be able to determine everything that you will see tonight. Until a dragon gets stuck in a wall, and then you'll be like, okay. Alright, so stick around. Be back.